From your vantage point in the United States, is this really a recalibration? If yes, what's driving this recalibration? Is this domestic politics or geopolitical compulsions? Was it the SCO flex? Were people in the United States worried, or have they been talking about the SCO flex with the three leaders?
Well, thank you very much for having me back on your program, and no worries at all about my name. I, I don't think it's necessarily a recalibration. I was on News 9 a couple of weeks ago talking about how President Trump, time after time, in this administration and his prior administration, would go in strong with another nation. North Korea was a great example, and see see where the pressure points were, see how they would react. And a couple of weeks ago, when Prime Minister Modi announced the economic reforms internally, I thought was a masterstroke. I thought that was great, and I thought it was overdue for India anyway. And that showed President Trump partially where India stood. And then in the SCO talks, that showed him further where Prime Minister Modi was willing to go. And as I said a couple of weeks ago, once he figures out the pressure points and once there's movement, then Trump traditionally has softened his approach. So I think this was always going to happen. We just didn't know what the catalyst was going to be. Now, I think their caution is warranted because both Russia and China are geopolitical opponents of the United States. And so I don't think we can approach a future in which we pretend that they are allies or friends of friends. And we have to be very careful with both of them because they do wish harm on the United States. But India has been an important ally for the United States for a very long time. And I believe President Trump wants India to continue to be an ally, which is reflected in his latest comments. And I think that's to the best interest. And as you said, engaging our allies in the Southern Hemisphere, which is not only India, but includes Brazil. And that will ultimately lead to stronger economic ties between all of our nations. And what President Trump and the United States are looking for, further isolation of Russia especially, but hedging China's increasing global economic power.